and welcome. It's Tuesday, and of course on a Tuesday, what's then more natural than to tune in to The Bridge Show. Welcome to Oslo. And of course, again, welcome to our IP studio live from Oslo, Norway, broadcasting to the whole planet. And today, I'm so happy that I have my good friend and colleague, James Jans here.
Thank you, Simen.
Welcome, James.
Thank you, Simen. Good to be here.
You know, you've been here before, right?
I've been here twice before, yes. That's
Yes.
right. Yes.
And you're starting to be a regular.
Well, if 3 times, yeah, third time lucky.
I say. But today we're actually going to talk about something that is not only close to your heart, but close to what you actually do, because you are the regional manager of a kind of a small, tiny little region on the planet.
That's right. So we're looking after the APAC region.
Ah, we're going to talk about the APAC region, of course. The APAC region, it's without doubt the biggest region we deal with.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no question. Both in terms of geography, but also in terms of number of people. That's just absolutely huge.
It's huge. That's an understatement. Would you say that how many people live in this region?
Well, if you count China and India together, then I think we're coming up to 3 billion already.
Holy Moses. That is a huge, staggering number.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously, and they are going to watch broadcast, obviously. So today we are going to talk about some of the projects within, broadcast and telecommunications in APAC. And we have also one other guest with us today. Let's see if he's there. Hello, Tim. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
We are excellent, thank you. And Tim is going to help us with some interesting factual data, because since we don't have a live camera team in all these beautiful places we're going to visit, we are going to basically be there with virtual presence. And Tim is going to guide us. Well, he looks very hopeful. He's going to guide us through this, and we'll see how that works. So, James, where should we start?
Well, let's start at the west of the region, in the Indian subcontinent.
That's very, very good. India, they gained independence in was it 53?
Yep. That's right. So I think that's correct. Yeah.
And of course, they've been a superpower when it comes to technology. A lot of the technology companies started out there and been very successful. Mm-hmm. And how's the broadcast stuff doing there?
Well, I mean, they made a massive effort on the broadcast side to digitize, as you know,
yes.
Digitize all the urban areas, and now I think they've even gone through the suburban areas, and the numbers are just incredible. It requires a real project, a lot of coordination for these kind of things.
I can imagine, and we are going to let's see if we can go somewhere in India. I think that we should go to Mumbai, and basically, here we have Mumbai. That's very, very good. Yeah. And of course, we should go to the cricket club. What do you think, James?
Yeah, that's cricket is the
place to go, I would say.
Right.
So, are we going to the cricket club, Tim?
Yeah, we are, because I miss my cricket.
He misses cricket.
So what we're going to do is
hear crickets now.
We're going to try and drop in to the 5th ball of the 4th over between Australia and India. The cricket. No, it's not going to do it. But hang on. Let's see here. Come on, man.
I can pretty much see some huge areas there.
Yep.
Well, we get a feeling of how big Mumbai is, which is very, very nice. Here is obviously the road to the cricket club, which is as far as it goes.
Yep.
But James, beyond all the fun and games here, we have some pretty big projects in Mumbai.
All of the projects in the continent are massive, you know, and you know, the cable companies are the largest cable companies in the world. The satellite companies are the largest, and so their projects are huge. And we've been working very closely with some of them there, just to enable their operational efficiency on that side. And we've also on the other, you know, that's more the broadcast, and then we've also done, you know, some very high-tech projects there.
Yeah, yeah, because the one thing that a lot of people have the notion of India being a low-cost country because, again, they need to reach masses and masses and millions of people. But you reminded me of one very impressive thing. They're very high-tech. They're onto the latest technology all the time.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if you see the taxi drivers, if they're not driving someone, then they've got the mobile phone in front of them and they're streaming video.
Yes, of course. And, you know, streaming video, Norway is a kind of a small country, 5.2 million people. Streaming video to, you know, if you want to stream to hundreds of millions. Whoa, that's
a lot of bandwidth.
That's a lot of bandwidth. Well, let's move on because, you know, India is very nice, but we have, of course, Singapore. Who can forget about Singapore? And first we have to check in with our tour guide here and see if we can get us to Raffles Hotel. Do you think that's possible, Tim?
Well, we could do Raffles. What about Marina Bay Sands?
Marina Bay Sands. I think that's an excellent idea. James, when were you last at the Marina Bay Sands?
Oh, that must be, it must be 1 year ago now.
It's pretty much a year ago.
A year ago since Broadcast Asia.
Very, very true. Very true. And of course, one of the great hubs in Asia is, of course, Singapore. And a lot of broadcasters not only come there for the Broadcast Asia, but they basically come there to actually have that as a hub for their broadcast as well.
That's right. A lot of the content owners are based out of Singapore and obviously distributing, you know, to the whole region from that city.
Yeah. No, and I know that we can see the background here. And Denise, maybe you can put the picture into front. We see here one of those impressive, you know, master control rooms that basically is also utilizing, of course, a lot of bridge equipment to make sense of it all. So yeah, no, it's a lot of huge projects there. You know, I think that we should also move on because we need to go to another key hub of broadcast, one that is as old as broadcast itself, and that is, of course, Japan. You know, Japan, together with the US, nearly invented broadcast television as we know it.
Yep, NHK is synonymous with TV.
Absolutely, and the number of technologies that they actually have invented that we utilize today is staggering.
Yep.
And it's a huge country, and we have quite a lot of deployments now in Japan. And do we have the map guide? Shall we trust Tim again to try to find his way to Ginza? Do you think it will succeed this time? What do you think, Tim?
Well, we're going to give it a red-hot go and see if we can't take the Ginza Express.
That is very good.
Okay, cross your fingers.
Here we go. I can see where we are, actually. That's not bad. That's about there is Ginza. So, yeah, you're right on the money. That's not bad.
Well,
oh, no, that's
I was close.
That's a side street, man.
Yeah, sorry.
So, yeah, but... I know it's not the time of day, but yeah. No, this is definitely not Ginza. I'm sorry.
No, I remember it.
No. But we tried. That's very true. You know, we talked about NHK, but also they're one of the most proficient in they first of all invented everything from HD to 4K, but now, of course, also 8K. And the Olympics was postponed.
That's a real shame.
It's a real shame, but it's coming back next year, and then we're going to have Olympics in basically, you know, 8K for world distribution. I'm very excited about that.
We're looking forward to that.
Let's go one more because this region is kind of huge. Where should we go?
Well, we have to go south. We can't go further
South.
north.
That's very south. That's very true. And that means going to Australia, of course. And Australia is one of our dear places. Again, you know, we have quite a lot of projects there.
Yeah, I think we're supplying most of the major operators down there in Australia, New Zealand, and even the South Pacific Islands.
That's
Probably
very true.
all have a piece of Bridge Technologies equipment.
That's actually very true, and it's exciting because we are on the Samoan Islands, right?
That's right, Simone, and Fiji, and Papua New Guinea.
So whenever you lay your vacation to Fiji or Samoan Islands, rest assured, when you watch television there, you are monitored by our equipment. That is for sure. Shall we try Tim and see if we can get some interesting things from Sydney? He is from Australia.
He should know his way around there.
He should, yeah. But then, of course, will you try to show us somewhere?
I can actually try and land on the roof of the Opera House.
Oh,
Here we go.
the roof of the Opera House.
Yep.
That's
I'm
a
gonna give it a go
challenge.
now, so you can see.
Very nice.
We'll try not to land on one of the pointy bits, but
Yep.
oh no, I don't think this is going to work, guys.
And where are we?
No, we've fallen in the water.
No, I'm
We're in
sorry.
the water.
This is definitely not the Opera House.
It's a
Taxi
very
driver
nice
took
spot.
us to the wrong
Actually,
place.
it's nowhere near the Opera House.
But it looks
It looks
beautiful.
like that. The boats actually to the left of you is basically stacked like the Opera House.
there it
So yeah, I'm sorry, Tim. You're fired as a map guide. That's obviously not going to come to anything.
I tried.
But we tried, James. We tried, absolutely. What will you sum up? You know, it's very difficult to talk about the region as one because it's multiple continents, it's multiple both strategies and diverse cultures. But could we find one specific that kind of expresses what this huge area is all about?
Well, I know that's a challenge that I think many academics have spent a long, long time trying to work out. But from us, it's really, really clear. We can see that it doesn't matter, you know, what the company is, whether it's, you know, from the Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, North Asia, or Australasia. They're all super interested in the highest technical quality.
Yeah.
And following on from that, it's really about the operational efficiencies, making sure that their companies are working as efficiently as possible, and they all have a very strong focus towards their customers. So
That's
whether
very
that's
true.
your subscribers, your viewers, or your advertisers, we can see these companies are on those three levels, super professional,
Yeah.
and that runs all the way from, you know, Papua New Guinea's, Fiji, all the way up to Tokyo and anywhere in the region.
No, that's very true. Because you would kind of think that they would then supplant technology with the amount of people, but they don't. They really care a lot about technology and also develop a lot of technology themselves.
Yep, that's correct.
No, but that's very good, James. Thank you very much for this nice but brief insight into this huge region. Very helpful. Tim, thank you for absolutely nothing. That was just, you know, not very good map service, but well, you tried. That's not too shabby. And to every one of you, again, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. That's very valuable for us. And you'll also get notifications on when there is more broadcasts. Because next Tuesday, you can tune in to our live IP studio here from Oslo, Norway, and actually watch another exciting kind of thing. Because I hear that it's going to be a bit scary, is it?
Oh, is it that time of year again?
Oh, I think it is. So please tune in the next Tuesday. And until then, have a great week.